Voice-wise. Nope, he's low.
Louder?
Yeah, a little bit.
Is that better?
Low.
I got
Yeah,
the
that's
thing
better.
here, too. Hold on. See that?
Whoa, that's a little too loud in the cans.
Too loud?
Too loud in the cans.
How about now?
Too loud in the cans. Too loud in the cans. No, that's good. I can live with that.
That good?
Yeah, I can live with that. Jesus Christ.
Let's get you in there. That's good. That's both on there. Start.
How are people having trouble with this chair, considering it's the new chair?
I don't know. Everybody, I told Ruben about it. Ruben's like, well, it's brand new. I know it's brand new. I bought it.
Way to go, Ruben. Why don't you just Jimmy to lock downstairs and steal Theodore Jiggett's chairs? He's got like 6 of them in there. He's not using them.
He's not in there anymore.
Well, exactly. So all those chairs are just sitting in there.
There's another person in there.
Fuck them. They don't count. Steal all their shit.
Ready to start?
No, let me go live. Going live. Start live video. Uh-huh. 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 God, that's hideous.
What is the picture?
No, me. All right. Okay, we're on. We're up and live. So whenever you want to start the music,
All right, hold on for a second.
holding on to the music. What's going on there, Steve Cooper? Danielle and Joey Ventosa, what's going on there? I knew you were going to tune in because I told you about the tan thing I'm talking about tonight.
Here we go.
All right, everybody, we're back yet again with another episode of the Alpha Male Show. We got Mike the Hammer in the house. What's going on there, Hammer? Let's see, we got Stevie Cooper in the house. We got the Ventosas in the house. It looks like a fun-filled evening tonight. We got a ton of stuff to talk about, a ton of stuff to yell about, because yelling is always the most fun. The studio is still in disarray, but not only is it in disarray where Facebook doesn't work, our lovely owner, Ruben, rearranged all the furniture, all the tables. I don't know where I am right now. Mike, I will never have a disco anthem for an opening theme. Forget that. Get that out of your head. All right, just scratch that. It shall always be overkill. Nice New Jersey band, good New Jersey guys, straight from our area, and you want to listen to John Travolta, you need help. Anyway, the studio is still in disarray. We tore the studio apart, apparently, and we are over here. We're over here now. Rocco, what's going on in the house, Mr. Rocco Filarino? Oh, my God. I can't believe all the stuff that went on this week. We got a ton of Rescue Mania news coming up. We get to talk about the wackos at the Madden tournament. A bunch of people getting killed. People dying, all kinds of stuff. But we're going to start the show off with one of my favorite. Look at this. Gene sharing me on Twitter and YouTube and all the rest of them weird places. Unfortunately, you have to look at me at this close-up angle until the studio can figure out Facebook again. Ruben will be in later this evening. Hopefully he'll get here before my show ends so you can listen to me yell at him. And I will be yelling at him. But anyway, let's get down to some brass tactics. The Ventosas are in the house, and I promised them a discussion on tanning. Yes, on tanning. We are Italian. We are from New Jersey. We are shallow. We are going to be speaking of tanning. Now, here's what I want to talk about in the tanning department. Dermatologist, you know, I don't know what Tracy did. Tracy sits in this chair. I don't know Tracy's last name.
Paris.
Who?
Paris.
Paris? Really, her last name is Paris? That's made up. That's not her real last name. I don't know what her last name is. We'll just call her Tracy with the tits, because she's got nice tits. Just saying. Great ass, too. The gym is going to kill her, but that's all right. It gives me something to look at. Anyway, we're gonna talk a little bit about tanning, because I heard a report this week. Dermatologists, yes, dermatologists, those homos, came out and said any sort of tanning, even if you go out and start tanning for like 5-10 minutes, you're damaging your skin. You're doing damage to yourself. Now, when I was a kid, yeah, I'm live. Send me Facebook messages, you retard. Only a retard would send me a Facebook message while I'm live, because he's running for the Senate. Like I'd vote for that friggin' women-beating douche. Anyway, let me get back to where I'm going. Let me get back to where I'm headed. They say any kind. Now, when I was a kid, we used to go tanning all the time. In fact, when I was a kid, they used to say, "Oh, go out, get a tan. It's a healthy tan you got there." It was always a healthy tan. Nobody ever got skin cancer. Nobody ever had a melanoma. And what's a melanoma among friends anyway? Little skin cancer, dermatologists get rid of that. Without skin cancer, what does dermatologist got to do anyway? What do you got to do? Remove a wart once in a while? You worthless douches. I'm pretty sure you made something up. People used to go out and tan all the time. They weren't dropping dead from cancerous melanoma cells, were they? No, they weren't. Wasn't an outbreak of this in the 70s. Wasn't happening. Now, all of a sudden, it's a thing. Why? Because dermatologists said there's skin damage if you go out and tan. Well, guess what, dermatologist? Fuck you! I'm going to go lay out and I'm going to tan. I work outdoors. I tan all day. Screw you. I don't have any skin cancers. I've been laying out in the sun for 47 years. That's right. When my mother was pregnant, she was laying out in the sun with me tanning. What do you think of that? Screw you lying dermatologist bastards. I don't believe in one of yous. Go remove a skin tag and leave me alone. I'm going to lay in the sun, crying out loud. Summertime, you prick. Sorry, I got a little emotional. But for crying out loud. Exactly, Danielle. We're all going out. We're going to lay in the sun. This weekend, we're going to call Laying in the Sun Weekend. We're all going to go out. And none of us are going to get skin cancer. Why? You made it up. Dermatologists made it up so you're afraid to go out in the sun. They make you put on that dopey suntan lotion, all that other stuff. You didn't have all this skin cancer in the 70s. Why? Because we didn't all use suntan lotion. I bet you it's that suntan lotion that's causing the cancer. So throw your suntan lotion out in the garbage. That's the problem. Think about what the difference is from today and then. Nobody was getting skin cancer then. Nobody was wearing all these weird products and everything else. You're putting these oils on your skin. They're foreign objects. You're foreign objects you're putting on your skin, and they're causing you skin cancer. Stop using them. And so the suntan lotion company at Johnson & Johnson can charge you more money, make more money, and give you skin cancer. Go lay in the sun with baby oil on. Hey, Anthony Scardino, next mayor, governor, and senator of the state of New Jersey. Good to see you, Ant. You know what? I think Tracy's right, because this chair's starting to sink on me. What's going on, name is Scardino? I haven't seen you in a while. DJ Friction in the house. What's going on, DJ Friction? Good to see you. I'm just giving everyone a lesson on how to properly go out and tan, because all these sunblocks and 70 sunblock and 800 sunblock, they're just giving you skin cancer. My parents never wore that stuff. They never got skin cancer. Well, my mother did, but that didn't count. She had all kinds of other problems. So I'm telling you, throw out all them stupid suntan lotions, throw them in the garbage, go out this weekend, lay out in the sun. It's Labor Day weekend's coming up. I love you, showing love there, DJ Friction. I hope you're feeling better, buddy. I always don't get to comment on your posts, but I'm always reading them, and I'm always concerned about your health. I hope you're doing better. Danny Ashtray in the house. Danny Ashtray Day. What's going on, Danny? I really like his name. Oh, bunch of things annoying the hell out of me this week. Starting off with people should just go out and tan. Enough of that crap. Now let's get into something really funny. You want to laugh? You want something out and out hysterical? How about the Madden tournament? All them nerds getting together just to play John Madden and try and win a tournament. And when the kid couldn't win, he started shooting up the whole place. What in the hell is wrong with that guy? Hey, Gene, I just got the house bug. We got a house fly floating around. Anthony, you have no idea how happy I am. By the way, me and you got to get together. We got to discuss this cruise thing. I've never been on a cruise. I need cruise advice on what to book. I've already booked the actual cruise, the dinner things, and all that stuff I'm concerned with. Me and you will talk about it. I expect to see you at the parent meeting next Thursday. There's a cheer parent meeting coming up. And that reminds me, for all you cheer parents, October the 13th. Am I hot tonight? It's 447 degrees. We're on the 15th floor here at Hamilton Radio. We're on the 15th floor. It couldn't possibly be any hotter. DJ Friction is down in Florida, and he's got a fur coat on. He's freezing down there compared to what we're doing up here in New Jersey. Rescue Mania is coming, Ant. That's later in the show. Follow me here. Okay, we're gonna back build. We got a whole thing going on. Right now, we're laughing at the Madden. What do you mean you don't know if you can make it? I expect to see you there. You're the treasurer of the league. Look at this, treasurer of the league. The whole league's falling apart already. The treasurer can't make the meetings. Yes, the color run. Color run. Let me get to the color run. We are doing October the 13th, at least right now it's October the 13th. We're doing a 5K color run, which to my understanding is you run in this thing and people throw chalk at you. So here's what I'm looking to do. I'm going to run in this 5K. People are going to throw chalk specifically at me on purpose. Probably aim for my head, and it probably won't be chalk. It'll probably be a rock. Definitely a brick. Carl Carbone in the house. What's going on, Carl? Here's what I'm looking to do. If I can get my fans to commit to $300 in donations, that's all. You don't have to donate right now. And you don't have to donate $300. You donate $20, $15, $20, whatever you can spare. If you come to me and I get enough of my fans to tell me, hey, I'll donate $15, I'll donate $20, all that adds up to $300, and all that money will go towards my daughter's cheering, so I don't have to pay for it. Better you guys pay for it than me. I will not only run in this 5K color run, I will not only let people throw chalk at me, I will run this 5K run dressed as I am now in a Hawaiian shirt, a couple of lays, shorts, and flip-flops. Hang on. See? Flip-flops. I will run that 5K in flip-flops. There you go. Anthony Scardino in for $25. Now we only have to raise another $275 to watch my fat ass, and I will go live on Facebook. I will get somebody I will get somebody to run along with me and film me live on Facebook. Trust me, I'm not going that fast that they won't keep up. I will go live on Facebook through the entire course running a 5K in flip-flops. If I can get all my fans to commit to donating $300 if I can accomplish this task. I'm going to write it down right here. Ant Scardino in for $25. If we get everyone else, all my fans out there, Ventosa, you're out there, just sell some of those chickens. Sell a chicken or two. Oh, look at that. The Ventosa's in for $50. I love the Ventosas. I tell you what, when you guys kill that first chicken, they have all these pet chickens running around in their yard. I'm going to go to their house. I will behead the first chicken for you. And I will carry that chicken while I am running in the color run. There you go. I already have $75 committed. $75 committed to me running a 5K on October the 13th. In flip-flops, Hawaiian shirt, lays. It's going to be fantastic. So everyone share. Dave, here he is. Dave Hodjanowski, my good buddy Dave Hodge. He doesn't know this yet, but I'm going to tell him because he just got here. Because the last time I ran a 5K of flip-flops, Dave ran along with me. Dave, we're doing another 5K run. Here's the deal. We got people willing to donate money. If I can get a commitment of $300, I already have a commitment of $75. I will be running another 5K in flip-flops. This time I will run the entire 5K. Not like last time where I said I ran the entire. I will run the entire 5K. Last time about half a K before the finish line, I collapsed on the hood of somebody's car. But that doesn't matter. I will run an entire 5K if I can get people to commit to donating $300. So far, I have $75 committed. We need another $225. I'm going to try not to die. But don't worry, you don't have to get the money to me until I finish the 5K. Okay, so put the money in the bank. Hold it on the side. I got Jay Feverman. Somebody get that guy some ibuprofen. He has a fever. Eric Aaron has a stuttering problem. Help the guy out. Coleman Green in the house. Coleman Green, great comic, headliner, top-notch guy. I have $75 committed. You guys can get me the money later. I'll try not to die. If I don't die up here ranting and raving, I'll probably live through the 5K run. But Dave Hodge is going to run along with me. He's going to film me Facebook Live as I run in flip-flops. This has never been done before except for the one time I did it in flip-flops, and I didn't run the whole thing. This time I'm going to run the whole thing. I will bring that up again later. I can't believe this whole studio's rearranged. The clock's over there now. It's on my right. Everything is all backwards and upside down. I don't know what's going on in the studio. Ruben is going to get yelled at, so stick around, because if Ruben shows up before the end of my show, I'm going to be screaming at Ruben. And then he's going to use the word flap. I guarantee you he will say, oh, you're giving a lot of flap, because he likes using the word flap. Like anyone knows what the hell that means who isn't stuck in the 60s. So when he used the word flap, say, oh, Ed said he was going to use flap. That's what's going to happen when Ruben gets in here. Anthony Aquavelva in the house. What's going on there, Anthony? God, I'm loving this whole crowd here tonight. We're having a blast. Okay, I was ranting about that. I was ranting about the color run. That's October the 13th. So I have until October the 13th to get money commitments for me running in the 5K dressed in Hawaiian shirt, lays, and flip-flops. So anybody who wants to donate, feel free to let me know. In the meantime, Madden Tournament. Nerdorama going on. You got a house full of nerds. The one nerd loses, and he starts shooting up the whole place. Now, I almost want to congratulate the guy for having the forethought to think, hey, if I lose, I can just kill my competition. That's not really what they meant by kill the competition. Tom Brady lost the actual Super Bowl. You didn't see him shooting people. What the hell is wrong with this kid? What is going on down in Florida? Rocco's in the house. Rocco Filarino, tell me what's going on in Florida. That people are shooting up the Madden tournament. Are people out of their minds or what? I don't know. But I can't stop laughing over the fact that we have video of nerds gone wild. And it's not the Joe Francis kind of nerds gone wild. It's the nerds literally go wild because we lost at a video game. It's a red tide. Rocco blaming the red tide. Isn't that like the name of one of your football teams down there? Red Tide. It's not. Is it actually red? Doesn't the red tide come in every year? Isn't that just like a bunch of... Isn't that like the mob just dumps a bunch of dead guys into the ocean and the red tide comes in? I don't know where that's coming from. But that's where it is. Hey, Gene, you got anything that stands over there? You know what? Can you give me like a gallon water bottle out of the fridge?
No, I got this white one here. Yeah, I can give you that.
Anything you have that's heavy.
Yeah, this is.
Fantastic. That'll be perfect. Gene is bringing me a box. Apparently it is bad because people... I don't need it plugged in or anything. I just need to leave my phone on it so I can drink my water.
That's what Jerry does. Same thing.
Well, that's what Jerry does. That's what Jerry does on one of her 17 shows. She leans her phone on the box because that's what she does. I'll tell you what. I like making fun of Jerry Petito. I went to Friendly's the other day. Just before I got here really early, I went to Friendly's. Unbeknownst to me, Jerry Petito, who has been a target on this show many, many times, was actually working in Friendly's. And I respect her because she threatened to have the chef spit in my food, which I thought was fabulous of her. But then she gave me a big hug, and I forgive Jerry. I was always willing, even though she hasn't apologized to me. She should apologize to me, but Jerry Petito hasn't apologized to me. I'm going to waive her necessity for apologizing to me because she promised that she threatened to have the chef spit in my food, which I respect. I respect that she did that, and I'm going to forgive her for her indiscretions. But I still stand behind my statement that Jesus loves strippers. And when I posted the famous picture, Jesus stripper footprints in the sand, she got upset with me, and I forgive her for being upset over that whole ordeal. So, Jerry, if you're listening, and I know you are, you won't admit that you are, but you know you're listening under an assumed name, or you're listening on Hamilton Radio, so I don't have to see that you're there. You're one of my 150,000 listeners that tune in every week, according to Gene. How many?
Number's higher now.
How much higher? Do we have a number?
I can give you the number. I'll get you the number.
Yes, get me the number. Last I heard, it was 150,000.
Oh, it's more than that.
And I'll be honest, I made that number up in my head. My show is growing week in and week out. And I'm going on just to say, I know you're listening, Jerry. I know you're one of my secret listeners. While you work at Friendly's, I forgive you. You didn't have to ask, but I'm forgiving you. Royce Lopez Jr. in the house. What's going on, Royce? Always good to see an intelligent man in the house. I'm going to give you one more. Here's another thing. I already made fun of the man in tournament, guys. We already talked about tanning. We talked about the color run. I want to bring up, I know he passed this week. I'm going to bring up John McCain. The guy, I was not a personal fan of his as a politician. I thought he was a terrible politician. I thought he could have been president until he picked that Looney Tunes Sarah Palin to be his running mate. But come on, the guy's a hero. The guy's a bona fide hero. He could have walked out of the Hanoi Hilton and he said, screw you, there's other Americans here who've been here longer, they go first. Whether he sung like a canary afterwards after being tortured, or whatever the case may be, whatever happened to him, the guy showed guts. And the guy is a hero. Terrible politician. The state of Arizona suffered horribly with him as a politician. Doesn't make him a bad guy, just makes him a bad politician. And let's face it, how many good politicians do we really have out there? A handful, 7, 8 tops in the whole country? But anyway, R.I.P. John McCain. You were a great American until you became a politician. You were terrible at that. But, hey, at least you tried. Michael Jordan tried baseball. He stunk at that. He went back to basketball. Okay, maybe you should have went back to the Hanoi Hilton. I don't know. Anyway, that's where we're at. Now, here's some major, major announcements. Stuff I'm really excited about. Rescue Mania. Rescue Mania 2 coming up September 23rd at Felician College. But before that, this Monday, the preview show. And I've been talking about this for weeks on end. Rescue Mania, Monday the 3rd, Labor Day weekend from 1 to 2:30 at the Rutherford Street Fair. Going to be thousands of people there. We are by the beer garden. You know you want to be by the beer garden. It's a beer garden. What could be better than a beer garden? Maybe a whiskey garden. Stripper garden. A stripper garden would be awesome, by the way. Anybody can put together a stripper garden for me, let me know. Would love to be a part of that. But anyway, Rescue Mania, 1 to 2:30, Monday, Rutherford Street Fair. Everybody come out. Definitely going to be a fun time. But here, just added the Beckton Fire Department. Now, the first Rescue Mania, Rescue Mania 2, 9/23 is for the Rutherford Fire Department. 11/25, the Beckton Fire Department, which is Carlstadt East Rutherford. 11/25, Beckton High School. Show up. Hey, Patty, we're talking about your old high school. Hey, Nicolina's in the house. Nicolina's gorgeous. Anybody who doesn't know her should really get to know her. She's a beautiful girl. Patty, I love Patty to death. Patty smacks me in the face whenever I need it. Well, let's be honest. She smacks me in the face a lot, but not whenever I need it because I really need it more, and I don't see her that much. But she tries to keep up as best she can. But anyway, Beckton Fire Department, 11/25, another date added at Beckton High School. Rescue Mania 3 will be taking place, so everybody should show up to that. We'll have more details on that coming up. But this weekend, everybody come out, the 3rd, 1 to 2:30, Rescue Mania at the Rutherford Street Fair. Should show up. It's going to be a great time for an hour and a half. I'll be there signing autographs, announcing the matches. It's going to be a lot of fun. Also, December, we haven't secured a location yet, but for those of you wondering, the Lyndhurst Cheerleaders will be hosting the event. We just don't have a venue yet. We do have the Lyndhurst Cheerleaders hosting. Patty, if you came in here and just smacked me for an hour, I can almost bet it'd be my highest rated show ever. So if you ever have a Wednesday where you can get down here 7 to 8, we're talking ratings galore. You just come in and smack the shit out of me. But hey, Patty, while we're here, October the 13th, we're having a color run. Dixon Fernandez in the house. What's going on, Dixon? Johnny and Bardo in the house. What's going on, Johnny? October the 13th, we're doing a color run in Lyndhurst. If I can get a commitment, you don't have to donate the money yet, but if I can get a commitment of $300 from my fans, I will run an entire 5K of the color run while people throw chalk at me in Hawaiian shirt, lays, shorts, flip-flops. And that'll be October the 13th. I already have $75 committed. So if I can get another $225 commitment to the cause, then I will run the entire 5K in flip-flops. And it will be live on Facebook. It'd be better if you showed up live to cheer me on and throw chalk at me. But show up or watch it live on Facebook. It's going to be a lot of fun. My God, is it hot in here. We got the air conditioner kicking, fans going. It's 10,000 degrees in here. Jim Gow in the house. What's going on here, Jim? Good to see you yet again. It's amazing he's still alive today because I thought he was going to kill somebody. I had the pleasure of working with Jim all day, and I could have swore he was going to kill someone. We have a tree service cutting down trees that don't deal with tree stumps. It's like top of the muffin to you. Okay, they don't want the stumps. They only deal with the top of the muffin. So they chop off the top of the tree and they leave the muffins behind. Hey, it's getting dark in here. Did you not pay the bills?
Turned it off so to keep it cooler.
Oh, well, I'm much cooler. It's like 20 degrees cooler now. I'm kidding, Gene. Go sit down. The board's all static. I have to pick on Gene. It's part of my job.
I love you.
All right, here's another one that is just baffling my mind that happened this week. An 11-year-old girl out on Long Island. Hey, Jim's buying chalk on Amazon right now. Well, Jimbo, you're going to have to donate some money. Everyone's got to donate something to get me to run. I got to have $300 in donation. Right now I have $75. Hey, Ed Plunger. What's going on there, Ed? How am I doing? Just keep listening to the show. You'll find out. An 11-year-old died this week on Long Island because she was sitting in her car. It was 100 degrees out. She keeled over, apparently, and died inside the hot car. She was 11 years old. Now, here's what's confusing me. When I was 11 years old, and my parents pulled up to the house, because we didn't have a driveway, they pulled up to the house, I got out of the car. If it was too hot in the car, I got out of the car. Now, the mother had like 5 kids or something. All the other kids managed to get out of the car. At 11 years old, have our 11-year-olds not mastered the skills of getting out of the car? Now, I know my parents taught me, you reach over, you grab the door handle, you pull the door handle, the car door opens. Now, today's kids might not have that kind of grasp on things, but you have your phones, Google it. What the hell is wrong with you? You're 11 years old, you can't get out of the car? You just sit in the car and wait until you go into convulsions and die of heat stroke? At one point you go, boy, it's hot in here. Let me open the car door and get out. And now they're looking to charge the mother. Well, we might have to charge the mom. Charging the mom for what? Rocco, I'll tell you what, I would Google it myself, but here at Hamilton Radio, we don't have the technology to have Facebook. Facebook is beyond our technology, so I have to use my phone in order to do this. In order to go Facebook Live, I have to have my phone live. But do me a favor, Google opening a car door. I bet you if you Google opening a car door, you got a point, Pat. Maybe it was a shitty neighborhood. The mom took the clicker key fob. I'm pretty sure you just click the little button with your finger and you get out. You click and you get out. How hard could it be? I mean, or, you know, here's an idea. Hey, I mean, I can't see that you get locked inside the car. But if you get locked inside the car, they got this new thing in cars. You go, it's right by the steering wheel. In fact, it's on the steering wheel. If you get locked in the car and you can't get out for some reason, because that was, when I was a kid, it was an old Polish joke. Hey, my family got locked inside the car. But they got this new thing in the car if you can't get out. You know, all the doors are locked and you're not bright enough to just flip the little thing with your finger. You blow the horn. Make some noise. Let someone know you've been there. Holy cow, Jeff Kupska's in the house. Shouldn't you be selling your car right now? They're overcharging me for a Toyota Corolla. What can you do for me? God almighty. How hard is it to get out of the car? Look at that. Rocco, my man. Rocco is my new data entry finder. Anything I need, he can search for it. This guy found plenty of videos on YouTube on how to exit a car. This 11-year-old had access to getting out of the car. You can't blame the parents. Well, maybe you can. But let's face it, if you are 11 years old and you don't know how to physically get out of the car, really death is mercy to the rest of the human race. The intelligent level to the human gene pool has just been raised. But that's me. That's where I'm going with that. Because at 11 years old, oh, you're hearing me? Patty's going, she's listening to me in stereo. I thought it was us, but she's sitting next to her boyfriend / husband / I don't know what to call them. They lived together for like 14 years and won't get married. So I never know what to call them, but she's sitting next to my buddy Jim, and they're both listening to me on the same thing. What's going on, Jeff? I need another car. Tell me you have a guy who can steal my Toyota so that I can collect the money and just get into another car, because this deal is horrible. It's terrible. I owe them $38. I forgot to pay $38 on my car payment. They called me 4 times this week. The first time they called me, I said, don't worry, I'll make it up on Friday. I'll pay you guys on Friday when I make my next car payment. And they're still calling me every day. You want to talk about it? I want to set these people on fire. If I was down in Texas, I'd set them on fire. Every one of them. It would be a giant blazing ball of fire at Sierra Auto Finance. I would just set them on fire. I'd be roasting marshmallows as they tried to run out. And every time they tried to run out, I'd push them back inside because none of them are getting free. Hey, Trish, what's going on? Hey, Jeff, you haven't heard since you just got here, and Trish just got here. October the 13th, they're doing a color run in Lyndhurst to raise money for the Lyndhurst cheerleaders. If I get, and you don't have to donate the money now, the run is until October 13th. As long as I can complete the run, which is a 5K run, whatever you donate, I'm trying to raise $300. I've already had $75 committed. Whatever you guys want to commit to the pool, I will run the 5K in Hawaiian shirt, lays, flip-flops, and shorts. Yes, I'll run a 5K in flip-flops. It will be filmed live on Facebook, or whatever social media app will be working come October 13th, because this studio can't use Facebook. So, I got to use it off my phone. But so far, they're still letting me go. But anybody who wants to commit anything, you can commit $5, $10. I'm trying to raise $300. I got $75 committed so far. You don't have to donate a lot, $5, $10, whatever. If I reach $300, you're going to see me running in Hawaiian shirt, flip-flops, and lays, shorts. It's going to be fantastic. It'll be live. It'll be in color. People are going to be throwing chalk at me. People will be throwing bricks at me. I guarantee you there's people out there on the cheer team someone is going to throw a brick at me. Without a doubt. At least one of them. The moms, without a doubt. I've hit on every one of them, including Trish. I hit on Trish relentlessly. I love Trish to death. She's the best. She's awesome. And she doesn't throw up when I hit on her. Which, unlike most girls just vomit when I start flirting with them and hitting on them, Trish doesn't throw up or anything like that. She gets a little queasy. You can see she turns a little green. But she doesn't throw up. She holds it back like a true champ. I'm proud of you, Trish. Oh. But, hey, since we're going over... we went over the whole John McCain thing. He's a terrible politician, great American, and all that. But we do have an alpha male this week. Alpha male of the week. Got nothing to do with John McCain, but he is someone who passed away, who I love dearly. Creator of the great Odd Couple, the awesome Neil Simon passes away. A sad day in history, but the Odd Couple is one of the greatest TV shows, if not the greatest TV show, second only possibly to the Honeymooners. So Neil Simon, we love you. We're going to miss you. We'll never get another Odd Couple. In fact, if you look at most shows today, they're based off of the Odd Couple, which I think was pretty much based off the Honeymooners of Ralph and Ed, Felix and Oscar, 2.5 Men with Charlie Sheen and that other guy. Most of these shows, even Friends, was 6 guys who thought they were the Honeymooners, the Odd Couple. But, yeah, Everyone, Paul Veneer just got here, and he's trying to navigate the new system that they have going on here. It's like a maze just to come in this place and sit down. Ruben hasn't gotten here yet. When Ruben gets here, I'm going to be screaming at him because I don't understand what's going on in this show. Everyone, you can't see Paul Veneer here. Here's Paul Veneer because Facebook is no longer available through this studio because Gene, whatever Gene did to him, Gene is shady. Ruben changed the whole format of this place, so they probably just threw him out.
At least we look out a window now.
Yeah, well, you can look out a window at that weird dress thing. You could probably want to jump out the window. You can't sit over there. We've lost half the studio. We're down to only half the studio. But the good news is I put up the American flag and I covered Jerry Petito's face. So we can't see Jerry's ass photo anymore. But we did forget, we were at Friendly's a couple of weeks ago. Jerry threatened to have the chef spit on my food. So I forgave her.
Wow. Because
that showed some guts by Jerry. So I forgive Jerry, even though she admonished my stripper footprints and the Jesus footprints in the sand.
Admonished? Ooh.
Yeah, she admonished. Here's a pen.
Does that hurt?
If this was Animal House, you could write down admonish. But,
wow.
So I know she hasn't asked for forgiveness, but she's proud, Jerry. She gave me a big hug, and she only threatened to have the chef spit on my food. He didn't actually spit on my, or maybe he did because it was flavorful. So maybe he did. It was only friendly. So, a little spit can
That's
only
not too
help.
friendly, though.
Well, it depends. You usually pay extra to get spit on.
That's true.
But
you deal with a different bunch of people.
This is true. I definitely have a different life.
So when someone says, well, he's a spitting image of him, and then you know what it means.
That's true. Everyone, our normal segment of Eating with Paul Veneer, he's eating a salad today.
A salad,
As you can see, he's eating a salad.
It's a Wawa salad.
A Wawa salad.
Turkey BLT salad.
I never tried making that noise till just now.
You did a good
came
job.
Out pretty good.
Came pretty good for the first time.
Yeah, if I tried it again, it wouldn't come out that well. It's probably one of those, lucky you did it the first time kind of things.
Wah, wah, wah.
Holy cow. I've been yelling about everything. Here's what we're doing, Paul.
What's that?
October the 13th, Lyndhurst Cheering is doing a color run.
A what?
A color run.
What's that mean?
It means you run a 5K and people throw chalk at you.
They throw chalk at you?
Yes. They throw chalk at you. In my case, I'm going to be throwing a brick.
I don't understand why they throw chalk at you.
I don't understand it either, but they do. So here's what I'm going to do for them.
All right.
I've done it before, even though I didn't technically run the whole 5K last time. I collapsed on the hood of somebody's car about a K early. If I can get people to commit to $300,
right,
and they don't have to donate the money now, not until October the 13th.
Right.
Just commit to the $300. I will run it in Hawaiian shirt, leis, shorts, and flip-flops.
That's going to be hard, flip-flops.
I'm going to run it again in flip-flops. Dave Hodge is going to have to come with me and film it live on Facebook. Hopefully people will be there live to hand me water and to pick me up and to carry me. Hopefully someone brings a wheelbarrow to carry me. But so far I have $75 committed.
You can probably get Jerry Petito to spit on you.
I could probably do that, but she won't come to Lyndhurst to spit on me. She'll come here.
That's true. Maybe she can hire somebody else to spit on you.
Maybe she can get the chef to come out and spit on me.
Yeah.
That's always a possibility. But hey, Rich Rez in the house. What's going on there, Rich? Always good to see you, my friend. Hope the wife is doing well. Hope the baby's cooking well. It's always good, especially in this heat. It's good to turn the baby over every couple of hours.
Otherwise it'll burn.
Yeah, you don't want it to burn on one side. But we did a whole thing where tanning's okay. And dermatologists are full of shit. Because in the 70s, nobody ever got skin cancer and melanomas and all that crap. That was just made up after that when the dermatologists realized if you lose a lot of suntan lotion, you can get skin cancer and die from it.
You need a certain amount of sun for vitamin D.
Exactly. That's why everyone's vitamin D deficient, because they're always slapping on all this suntan lotion. Screw them. Rich, I got to be honest. I'm looking at this camera angle, and I got to look at my face. It's hideous. It's scary. It's like Godzilla attacking Rodan.
There's a delay, too.
There's a delay here, but there's not a delay on my phone. So my phone's caught up, but the camera's over here is delayed. It's a whole thing.
Like 3 time zones.
Yeah, it really is. Maybe one day, Ruben, instead of rearranging furniture, will finish the floor out there and pay his Facebook bill. How else are we going? Ooh, antipasta cocktails at the Ventosas. Everyone, I'll be ending the show early to go to the Ventosas house because, hell yeah, I'm going to get some antipasta cocktails.
Where's that?
I don't even know. I've never been to their house. But I was invited to the Halloween party, which, by the way, I will be attending. You have to let me know if children will be coming because my costume this year really isn't children-friendly.
Ed goes naked on roller skates. It goes as a pull toy.
No, that would be fine because I'd be like Peter Griffin. Like my fat would just hang over all the private parts. So you really can't do that. Oh, there's going to be kids there, then I can't wear my entire Halloween costume. I have to leave the best part of my Halloween You know what? I'm wearing the whole thing. Kids are going to hate. Kids are going to love my costume. It's just their parents are going to hate it. But it should be fun. While we're at it, Alpha Female of the Week. Entertainment Exotic Dancer of the Year winner. Hi, Keelan. What's going on? Entertainer of the Year, Exotic Dancer of the Year, Entertainer of the Year winner, the great Natasha Nova. Gorgeous and lovely as ever. What can you possibly say more about a chick who is stunningly gorgeous, looks fabulous naked, and can fire a gun and shoot a terrorist from 300 yards? Just a fabulous girl.
That's a trifecta.
Really is. She's got everything you could want. Hi, Keelan. Is she hissing at me again, Ant? Last time I saw Anthony's... hey, John Kulik in the house. What's going on, John? Last time I saw Anthony's daughter, I went up to her. I said, hey, Kiki, how you doing? And she hissed at me. Now, I'm used to adult girls doing that. Usually at like 7, 8 years old, they haven't realized what a skis ball I am. But she hissed at me, so she's on to something. That's a smart kid. John Rogan in the house. What's going on there, Mr. Rogan? Good to see you, sir.
What was her name? Nikki Nova?
Natasha Nova.
Natasha Nova.
Natasha Nova. Look her up. Dude, I guarantee you once you see her, you're going to fall in love. She's just stunningly beautiful. Really a stunningly beautiful girl. Her eyes are captivating. I've seen them once or twice. Alrighty. Missed them once or twice, Stoke. That's all right. All right, where are we? I can't see. I used to be able to see the clock from here, but I can't see the clock anymore because the clock is now shrouded in darkness. Because we're in this new funky maze-like territory. Is that right?
That's right.
Okay, that's right there. I can kind of see 7 and sort of a 5, maybe, and a 4. It could be a 9. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. This whole studio is just in disarray. We have no floor in the other room. This one's just surrounded. For some reason, there's a gigantic TV dead in front of us, so you can't see us at all. We're being blocked by a TV. Yes, that is her. Is she not just stunning?
Yep.
Just Woman. Wonder Woman, Sears, Captain America.
She's got a rope. I like that.
I know. I'll tell her the truth any day.
Tie me up.
She could tie me up. I'll still lie. Oh, where am I? 7:45. Okay, we're gonna start rolling into the plugs. The plugs are very important here. I hope Kiki isn't hissing at me, but it's a good possibility. Rescue Mania 2 is coming up on September the 23rd at Felician College. But don't forget this weekend, Monday the 3rd, Memorial Day from 1 to 2:30, right in Rutherford on I believe we're on Ames Avenue, right off of the main boulevard on Park Avenue. We're right. There's going to be a beer garden. We're right next. It's the only wrestling ring next to a beer garden in the middle of the street. Shouldn't be hard to find.
Beer and wrestling go together.
They do. Nothing like violence and drunks. You get drunk people and violence and put it together in one place.
That's great.
And it's got to work out well. Somebody help this guy out. Gene, can you raise the roof? The roof. This gentleman who just walked in is taller than the studio. Holy cow! What are you, 9'9"?
It's all right. Ruben's working on it. Ruben's
Yeah,
working on it.
Ruben's working on it. If you go stand in the other room, there's not a floor, so you'll be okay. But anyway, 9:23. Everyone come out this Monday the 3rd. Also, 11:25. We'll be doing Becton. Marco Ramirez in the house. What's going on, my buddy Marco? 11:25, which is November the 25th. We'll be doing Becton High School. And there's another date coming up in December where we will be raising money for Lyndhurst Cheering. God bless you, Marco. God bless you, my son. So everyone be on the lookout and stop out Monday. I'll be signing autographs, announcing the matches from 1 to 2:30 in Rutherford at Rescue Mania. Also, the return. It is up and running. It's painted. It's got a new roof. It is Josie's Pizzeria. Give them a call, 201-933-1966. Or get them on their website, josiespizzeria.com. Or just go in, 228 Stuyvesant Ave, Lyndhurst, New Jersey. Best pizza around. Tell Sal, Ed from the Alpha Male Show sent you. He'll hook you up. Also, my favorite people who happily donated to cheering, so they get the full-fledged plugs. RZ Supply at 2733 Franklin Turnpike in Mahwah, New Jersey. For all your roofing and siding needs, give them a call, 201-529-3300, and tell them Ed from the Alpha Male Show sent you.
So you're going to be signing autographs?
I'll be signing autographs.
Cool.
I'm even going to bring a silver Sharpie pen with me.
Whose name are you going to sign?
Paul Veneer.
You don't want to do that.
Isn't the answer to everything Paul
It seems
Veneer?
to be that way, yes.
For those of you who don't know, there's an on-running gag between me and Paul. Our buddy Steve Trevelise asks a question for his radio show on 101.5 every day. Every day he asks a different question. Every day I make the answer tie in somehow to Paul Veneer. The answer is always Paul Veneer. I'm pretty sure at this point Steve has blocked me because I haven't seen the question. I haven't seen the question in like 3 or 4 days. But every answer I get, he asks, if you could sit down and have dinner with one comic, who is it? Paul Veneer.
Who would you feel bad about if they died tomorrow?
Paul Veneer. If you could go see one band this summer, who would it be? Salty Dog, which is Paul Veneer's old band. Everything ties into Paul Veneer.
I'm surprised Steve hasn't said anything to me yet. He hasn't said a word to me.
I'm surprised he hasn't said it either. Because I've heard him comment. I don't always get, because I'm up north, so I don't always get good reception on his show.
Right.
But I do get, when I'm down here, I do get reception. And I hear him mentioning all the comments that come through on Facebook. I never hear him mention mine.
No, he won't.
I think he just skips over it.
He knows it's a running gag. That's why.
Yeah, I think he does. I'm surprised he hasn't yelled at me yet, but it's fantastic. But anyway, any novelty gifts you need, since we're talking about novelty acts like myself, go to KA Creations. Give them a call, 312-620-5161. Give them a call. Just tell them Ed from the Alpha Male Show sent you. They will make you mugs. They will make you T-shirts. They make the coolest superhero wedding goblets you ever saw. They're awesome. They're like all glitter. It'll be like Deadpool's face on the whole glass. The stuff is fantastic. Just give them a call. They'll send you an email out. I think they're building their website as we speak. But KA Creations, 312-620-5161. Also, that particular website is run by a friend of mine called Cynthia Taser. Also, go to her website, cynthiatazer.com, CYNTHIATAZER.com. Paul will tell you Cynthia Taser is just gorgeous. Definitely worth checking her out. Also, if you're going on vacation, as I am, check in with my good friend Mary Rose McGivern, or on Facebook, Mary Rose Thomas McGivern. Give her a call at 412-901-8420 and tell her Ed from the Alpha Male Show sent you. Julie Angelina in the house. What's going on, Julie? Good to see you.
You going anywhere on your vacation?
We going next in June. We'll be going on a cruise to the Bahamas.
Cool.
All booked by the lovely Mary Rose McGivern. 5-day cruise with it's the whole graduate 2019 graduating class. Whoever wants to go is welcome to sign up and go.
That's great.
So we'll be going out. Also, as the weather starts to turn, g'day, Julie. Good to see you. Hopping kangaroo to you too. As the weather starts to turn, soccer is becoming more prevalent. So go to North Jersey Alliance Football Club. Buy their gear. Check them out on Facebook. Follow their website. All that fun stuff. We're going to be doing something really fun with them very soon with the Alpha Madness tournament. Keep your ears open for that. Also, if you're in Atlantic City, go to Atlantic City Comedy Club, acjokes.com. Again, tell Matt and Stephen Buddha that you heard about it on the Alpha Male Show from Ed. Also, Monday nights, Uncomfortably Funny Podcast from 7 to 9 with Dave Hodjanowski, Shay Farrell, and Anthony Ennis, all coming to you from Pet Cemetery Studios. And we are being brought to you here today by HamiltonRadio.net. I can't see, I have no idea what time it was. It's 53, okay. We're rolling. I think that's right. I can't tell. We have the only clock that doesn't have a light on it. Also, everyone who's here, remember the Alamo. That's pretty much all we got. I have no voice left. I've been yelling about the 11-year-old who got locked in the car and died.
Oh, wow.
Because you're 11, you don't know how to open a car door. But, everyone, throw out your suntan lotion. Remember, throw your suntan lotion out. Go outside and tan. The sun is not harmful. It's vitamin D. It's a suntan lotion you're putting on. It's causing skin cancer because my parents never got skin cancer. The apes never got skin cancer. The cavemen never got skin cancer. This was something made up by the people who Johnson & Johnson, who sell you the skincare products to put on that sunblock is what's causing the skin cancer. Throw that shit in the garbage right now. Right now, throw it out. I want to see everybody throwing it out. Show me pictures of you throwing out your suntan lotion. I want to see pictures. All right. Everyone, I think that's about it. That's about all. No, it's not. Look at this. I still got 6 minutes. I could have swore that last rant went on for like 9 minutes.
That just sounded like it.
It really did. I gotta stretch my rants out. They're not going long enough.
I have to egg you on.
I do. Good night, Danielle. You and Joey have fun with your antipasta and booze. Cocktails. When did they become cocktails? Usually booze, now it's cocktails. I guess if you're classy, it's cocktails. If you're classy and you raise chickens, it's cocktails. Because the Ventosas raise chickens. You look at their house and I only see pictures of it. You got this beautiful house, gorgeous pool, big backyard, handmade tables and all this stuff, and then you see chickens walking around in the backyard.
It'd be like Rocky. You got to chase them.
Yeah.
You got to catch them.
I'm not chasing anything. I'm going to be honest with you. If I don't have a gun, I can't chase anybody. I'm not chasing people. You could steal my car, and at most I'm going to do is wave at you and tell you to stop. You are a fancy lad there, Danielle. You're one of them fancy lasses. But everybody, I have a good memorial. What do we have? What's coming
Labor
up?
Day.
Labor Day. I knew one of those weekends was coming up. There's Labor Day, Memorial,
Labor Day weekend.
Halloween, whatever it is.
It's for pregnant women.
It is.
Labor Day weekend.
They're in labor. Like my buddy Rich Rez's wife, who's in labor. Well, she's not in labor yet, right now.
Not
She's
yet.
still cooking the kid. But the kid had to cook a little faster these last couple of days because it's been hot out.
It's been bad.
Yeah, it's been hot out. I'll tell you what, I'll take this hot weather all day over the freezing cold weather.
I agree with you.
Because the freezing cold weather is horrible.
I can't take the cold, but the wind, ooh.
The wind is terrible.
Yeah.
I work outdoors, so whether it's raining, snowing, whatever it's doing, if it's, whatever it's doing, I am outside in it. And I'd rather be outside in this 100-degree heat than outside in the freezing cold weather with the snow and everything bundled up. It's just that it's such a pain in the neck. I don't know who David Julian is, but he tagged me in a video and then loved it. So, hey, way to go, Dave. Anybody, everybody, I don't know where Dave Hodge is, but he will be running with me in this color run if I get $300 donated or a promise to be donated. Right now I'm at 75. So everybody, reach into your pockets, reach deep, find those extra nickels, dimes, and quarters. It's going to a good cause, and hilarity will ensue as you watch a 300-plus pound guy run a 5K marathon in flip-flops. You can't make this shit up.
He's not going to make it 1K. Not even 1K.
I made it 4K last
You can make it 1B. That's what you're going to make it.
I made it 4K the last time I ran in this, and then I collapsed on the hood of someone's car.
You didn't wear flip-flops, though, did you?
Yeah.
And you ran in flip-flops?
Yeah.
That's hard to do.
Yeah, it's not easy. And by run, I mean I kind of walked because I was really...
It probably sounded like when you put baseball cards on the spokes of a wheel.
Yeah, pretty much. In fact, there was a puddle on the ground, and I ran through it on purpose just to cool my feet off. But it should be entertaining. It should be fun. I think that's about it for this week. Everyone, we're on next week, right? There's no Labor Day thing. Okay, so we will be here next week. So everybody, I will see you same horrible alpha time, same alpha madness weekend, whatever. I don't know. I'm out of things to say. So everyone, I will see you next week. Have a good Labor Day barbecue. In fact, if you got nothing going on, invite me because I'll show up. Nobody's invited me anywhere. And that's mostly because when people call, I don't answer the phone. It's because then they'll talk to me and I got to have conversations with them and it gives me a headache. But feel free to invite me if, I leave a voicemail, and if I check the voicemail and I get it, then I have to admit I got it. Or send me a text because when I read those, or even a Facebook message. Because when I read those things, you know about it. Which, by the way, I won't be reading any Facebook messages or texts for the next week. But everyone, have a great Labor Day. Enjoy the weekend. And I will see you next Wednesday right here. Possibly in whatever the hell studio.
We'll be on a different wall. We'll be on a different wall.
I don't know where I'm going to be. I could be in the basement, but we'll be here somewhere.
There is no basement.
Oh, there will be when Ruben's done.
Ruben's starting a basement, but
this is all going to be in the basement because it's already all in the shitter. They'll have a bigger TV next week to block us so they can't see any of us. Everybody, have a good weekend. Enjoy, and we'll see you in a week.
Woohoo!